Nelson's back in our hands. Hope we can defend it this time. Patrolling the Mojave almost
There you are.
Nelson's back in our hands.
Background?
defend it this time.
Been doing a lot of good work. Morning.
I've got a lot to do. Make it quick. What would you like to know? I used to be a doctor back in California, but a few years back I got suckered into doing military work because it was my patriotic duty. Back then, now I just... Quite a bit, actually. I was stationed there nearby during the first Battle of Hoover Dam 4 years ago. I saw a lot of what happened firsthand. The Legion attacked in full force. Chief Hanlon had the troopers fall back, pulling the enemy in before entrenching into secure positions. The Legion got bogged down, and Rangers and 1st Recon sharpshooters started taking out the Legion officers. They sent their best men to stop the Rangers and 1st Recon, but the Rangers pulled them into a trap at Boulder City and blew them all to hell. After that, the Legion's forces were in disarray and tried to retreat. However, our forces advanced rapidly and routed them, and that was that. You have no idea. It was a fierce battle. Lots of people died. Anyone with medical training had their hands full for weeks after the battle was finally over. During that time, I saw quite a few things I wouldn't mind forgetting about. Okay, what's on your mind? My take? I try not to think about it. I got enough on my hands here. Men have waged war on each other for countless centuries. Now is no different. People fight and die for what they believe in. I'm just here to patch them up so they can go on their merry way. Do no harm in all that. I'm doing the best I can considering the poor situation I find myself in. There's barely enough equipment or medicine to handle the number of injuries we have. To make things worse, I think someone might be stealing my supplies. The simple fact that I no longer have as many supplies as I should. I've been careful with them, and I should have more than what remains. Unfortunately, I don't have time to go searching for the missing. I store a variety of drugs here, but it looks like my supply of Hydra is diminishing rather quickly. Locked in a cabinet here in the medical tent. I'm around most of the time, but I can't keep a constant watch on them. I remember coming in one morning and noticing my supplies were lower than they should have been. I thought it might have been a mistake, but another morning I noticed the same thing. The camp is pretty dead at night, especially at 0200 hours when the guard shift changes. That'd be a good place to start looking.
That would definitely be appreciated. You might want to ask around, and keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
I've got a lot to do. Make it quick. Things are better now that the Legion at Nelson have been defeated. So you found out what's happening with the supplies? What would you like to know? Okay then, what would you like to talk about? I don't have that many Sure can. The sooner the better if you ask me, unless you want a third arm. I've got a lot to do.
Stay out of trouble. We have enough problems here as it is.
Better move along. There's not much for you here.
I don't know how we're gonna hold off the Legion here and at Hoover Dam. We just don't have the man. Honored to speak with you, sir. Nelson's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time.
Better move along. There's not much for
Watch
you
yourself. We got hit by a Legion raiding party just the other night. Hey.
Watch out.
Aha.
Come on.
Yeah? Sir?
The Legion is assembling a massive army on the other side of the river. How can we
If it isn't the guy that defeated the Legion...
stop an army when we can't even handle their raiding parties?
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that. Aren't you the guy that helped wipe out Nelson? Holy shit, man, that's fucking crazy! My problem is we're all going to die. The Legion may be gone from Nelson, but there's still a whole fucking army of them out there. Today, tomorrow, it doesn't matter. We're all going to die in this war. So why don't you just leave me alone? You kidding me, man? How are things? They're all fucked up, that's how things are. Everyone is either starving or dying out here, left out to dry by the rest of the NCR. Fuck this place. I'd rather be anywhere else but here. Missing medical supplies? No, I don't know anything about that. No, that's not necessary. Private Sexton was thinking of having a contest to see who can kill the most Legion. I wonder if he ever got that going. Look who we have here. I've been placed in charge of morale. It's difficult trying to keep spirits up with the Legion nearby. In fact, there's more hope in wrangling Brahmin with my grandmother's stocking than inspiring these troopers. Ironic, isn't it? But it's understandable. The constant skirmishes take their toll on everyone in the end. I call that an understatement. But I can't complain. I'm not in the field as much as the others. I just stay here most of the day, coming up with activities to occupy the camp. Which reminds me of something I've been meaning to try. A killer competition to boost morale. Interested? Great. Since the camp is threatened by Legion, I propose a hunt. Kill any you encounter, and bring me the Legion's ear as proof. You get it? Legion ear? Yep, been waiting for a chance to use it. So can I count you in? Great. Don't be surprised if you're already last when you return. If I'm right, the troopers will use any excuse to slaughter Legion's scum. Can I help you with anything else? About the shortage of Hydra, right? We all have our own ways to deal with this place. Me, I sometimes walk at night. Calms the nerves. I think Private Stone does the same thing. I sometimes see him wandering around the camp. Though he seems to need more time to himself. His cot's still empty when I return after midnight. Did you need anything else? Lower than a feral ghoul's IQ. Oh man, awesome! The competition is still going strong. Keep it up. Nelson's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time. What can I do for you? I've heard of you. Did you figure on coming out here and helping us lowly troopers out? I do what now? I mean, yeah, I sometimes need to stretch my legs. Helps me, think. Well, sometimes I sneak into the medical tent at night and borrow some of the medical supplies. But it's not what you think. I can explain everything. Just hear me out. Have you looked around? Have you seen what's going on here? What we're going through? This place is hell. I've seen all my friends butchered by the Legion in front of my very eyes. I can still hear their screams at night. All I wanted was a little escape, so I took some drugs to help me do that. Is that so bad? I never thought about that. But look, I needed this. I needed to escape for just a little while. I needed this. So what happens now? What? You want me to turn myself in? Why the hell should I do that? I guess you're right. I'll do the right thing and turn myself in. Thanks for setting me straight.
Morning.
I've got a lot to do. Make it quick.
Thanks for setting me straight.
I've got a lot to do. Make it quick. I heard Private Stone turned himself in for stealing my medical supplies. You have my thanks.
Quartermaster Mays was yelling at us about rationing again. Where does the guy get the energy to yell so much while on rations?